Now you can easily calculate RF, right? Because the ratio between drawing size and actual size only, right? So 156 millimeter is the drawing size, 156 kilometer is the actual size. Here there is a length problem only. If it is area problem, you need to take the square. Okay. The rest of the problem is same. So I got 1 by some 10 lakhs RF. Leave it as it is. And what is the next step? We need to calculate length of the scale. Maximum length is given 200 kilometer. So length of the scale will be 1 by 10 lakhs, that is RF, multiplied by maximum length is given. If you read the problem, the constructed diagonal scale to measure up to 200 kilometer. Okay, so 200 kilometer is my maximum length. Okay, now if you calculate, you would get 20 centimeter. Okay, how it will be 20 centimeter? 1 by 10 lakhs, no units for that, right? We have converted into same units, right? We have got some unitless value ratio multiplied by maximum length 200 kilometer, 1 kilometer 1000 meter, again 1000 meter, 100 centimeter. In this way you need to calculate length of the scale. Now one important question. So maximum length is 200 kilometer. How many parts I need to divide? Anyone? Maximum length is 200 kilometer. How many
Yes,
parts I have to divide?
20, sir.
20. So if we divide 20, each part will be 10 kilometers, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. We will see whether it is possible or not. Is there any other idea?
Four,
10,
10
sir.
also we can do.
10 also we can do, sir.
10 means
20
20
kilometers
kilometer
each part.
each. Okay.
Yes,
Now,
sir.
any other answer? Any other answer?
Four parts, sir.
Four parts means 50 kilometer each, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Good. Any other question? Any other ideas?
Two parts, 100 each.
Yeah. Good. So I will tell you the difficulty if you take 4 parts, 10 parts, 20 parts. Okay, some problems will come into picture. We will discuss at the end of this problem. Before that, as your friend is saying 2 parts, I am confining to 2 parts. I am also interested to take 2 parts only. Okay, I will take this length 20 centimeter I got. Actually speaking, it is having carrying it's not 20 centimeter length on the drawing sheet, but outside it is how many kilometers?
200, sir.
Very good. This length represents 200 kilometers in it. Okay. Suppose if I divide only 2 parts, each part will be how much?
100
100.
kilometers.
100. Okay. Let me first explain with 2 parts. Okay. Then what happens if you take some other parts? Okay. What are the difficulties we will face? Okay. We will see. And each part will be 100 kilometer. Write RF value here. Okay. Right hand side of 0, only one part. Each part here it is completely 100 kilometer. One part. Left hand side also completely 100 kilometer. Now you we are now constructing diagonal scale. You take 4 or 5 centimeter height, okay, as usual, and compared to the previous problem. Okay, same procedure again. The first part contains left hand side of 0 mark. The first part contains 100 kilometers, right? So can we divide into again 10 parts, so that each
Yes,
part
sir.
will be 10 10. Okay, again I am dividing 10 equal
But
parts.
what happens if we divide it into 20 parts, sir?
Yes, yes, I will come to you. I will come to you. Okay, wait, wait. Okay, now the first part 100 kilometer is there. Again, doing that 10 parts. Each part will be 10 kilometer. I have marked here in the brackets. I have kept 10 means each division will be 10. So as usual, what is the next important step? First parallel line I have to join to the 0. So this is the first diagonal line. Okay, first diagonal line. Now match your mini drafter scale to this line. Okay, draw parallel lines to that. Now, so what I mean to say is each division will be 10 10 10 kilometer 10 10 10 like that. If you see for the entire part we have divided 10 equal parts, sub divisions. Each division will be 10 kilometers, so that it contains total of 100 kilometer. Okay, is it clear till now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Sir, what is the height, sir, of
Yeah,
dark line?
yeah, this height I said 4 or 5 centimeter roughly you can take. There is no specifically there is no calculation for this. Okay, because no importance given for the width of the scale. Okay, if you take your ordinary scale with you, 15 centimeter scale is with you, right? Or 30 centimeter scale. Is there any importance given for the width of that scale that is with you?
No, sir.
Similarly, here also there is no importance given to the height of the scale or width of the scale. Understood? You can take for drawing on the sheet, you can take for visualization purpose, we can take 4 or 5 centimeter or 40 or 50 millimeter. Okay. Now, as usual, we divide this height also into 10 equal parts conveniently. Why 10 equal parts? Because each division here, how much? Each division here?
10.
10.
10
Okay.
kilometers.
10 kilometer. If you further divide by 10, each division will be?
1
1
kilometer.
kilometer.
Yes, that is the sequence you need to follow. Now, you take again any angular line, left hand side, uh, take 10 equal arcs on that, join that last arc to the height of that line, vertical line, and draw parallel lines to that. So numbering system here you see from bottom to top. Okay, that's why I have 0 here, 5 here, 10 here. That means 0, 1 kilometer, 2 kilometer, 3 kilometer, 4, 5. See here, these are individual kilometers, 1 kilometer, 2, 3. So total 10 kilometer. So that means here each small division again I have divided here by taking some suitable height. Okay, that is the meaning of this diagonal scale. Now, after completing that, you just go back. Is asking to mark a distance of 109 kilometer. Mark a distance of 109 kilometer. Now, can you mark with help of this constructed scale? Can you mark 109?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Tell,
sir.
tell me anybody. Tell me how to
From the
mark.
0, we have to take 10 kilometers, sir.
You are
No,
asking
no.
me.
From
You are
0,
asking.
From 0, we have to take
from 0 we have
100.
to take 9.
Instead, 9, sir.
Correct.
Yes, sir.
Along this
We have to go
zero,
up.
yeah, along this zero slant line, you take ninth horizontal line. That is the ninth kilometer. Okay, so 100 you take one some point here, and at this intersection you will take one more pointer, and you can draw vertical lines to represent extension lines. You can somewhere you can mark 109 kilometer. Okay, for example, if you want to mark 115 115, where you have to mark 115?
From 10 we have to take, sir. And then 5 intersection.
Correct. That means second slanting line. So along this line you go up to fifth horizontal line. Okay, at this point you draw one vertical, straight vertical line perpendicular to the base of the scale. Okay, and at 100 you draw one more extension. The distance between these two lines will be the required distance 115 kilometer. Yeah, now you can discuss this problem. What happens if we take a different number of
One
parts?
doubt, sir.
Yeah, come.
Sir, from 0 to 100 and 100 to above y-axis, we can take 9, sir. This part I didn't understand, sir. From 0 to 9, taking that part.
Yeah, see here, you see, if you consider only the horizontal line here, 0 to 100, each division will be 10 10, right? See,
Yes, sir.
if you take this point, are you able to see my cursor? I am showing
Yes,
you.
sir.
So it is actually 10. Okay, so this is 110. Okay, this
Okay,
point
okay,
is
got it, sir. Yes, sir.
this point is 110. But
Got
here
it.
you see, if you go along this zero line, if you mark somewhere it is 9, there is a small gap. There is a small gap. Okay, so this point is 110. This point is 109 only. Okay,
Yes,
like
sir.
understood?
Got it.
There is a small difference. Okay, that
Yes,
is
sir.
that is the reason why we are using diagonal scale. And moreover, okay, so initially you are having so many thoughts, right? So you can divide this into 20 parts, means each part will be 10 kilometer. Okay, again this first part again I will divide 10 parts. Again this vertical height also I can divide 10 parts. At that time what is happening is, see, for example, if you take 20 parts, 20 parts, each part will be how many kilometers?
10.
10. For example, to the right hand side of 0, you have taken 9 parts, and left hand side you have taken the remaining 10th part. Okay, each part containing 10 kilometers. Now, as per usual procedure, first part also you are doing 10 parts. So 10 kilometer if you divide by 10, each division will be
1 kilometer.
1 kilometer. That means directly you are up to in the second stage itself you are getting 109. So what is the use of taking this vertical height? Okay, suppose if you divide 1 kilometer again 10 parts, it is 0.1 kilometer, 0.2 kilometer. It will come like that. So there is no use of diagonal scale. That means uh, in the plane scale itself you can able to do that. Okay, so that concept is there behind. That's why we are avoiding 20 parts. Okay, understood, right? If you take 20 parts, each part will be only 10 kilometers. So left hand side you will have 10 kilometers only. Left hand side if you divide again 10 parts, each part will be 1 kilometer only. So that 1 kilometer you need not divide, because 1 kilometer is the required least count, right? 109 I require, 100 is there, 9 is there already left hand side. What is the use of this vertical height then? Understood? Understood what I am telling?
Yes, sir, but that it will finish fast, no, sir. If we divide it into 10 or 20 parts.
Yeah, maybe that is faster way. But when it is given design a diagonal scale, you are doing plane scale. Okay, that is the plane scale. We are stopping at second stage. That is, we are constructing the plane scale. So when it is given to design a diagonal scale, you have to show like this. You have to show.
Okay, okay. Understood, sir.
So,
Diagonal scale.
yeah, whenever it is given construct diagonal scale, you have to show three important units separated. Okay, so you need to divide this top 10 parts, lower line, some 2 parts. This left hand side vertical height, again you have to do some parts. Okay, and you have to make use of all the lines. If you don't, if you are not using this vertical height, but still you have drawn some lines, that horizontal lines are not useful. Okay, then what is the use of constructing diagonal scale? Why don't we go for plane scale? That is the question arises. Okay,
Yes, sir.
so similarly you can think for even you can divide 4 parts or 5 parts. Okay, some problems will arise. Okay, you have to see the purpose of the diagonal scale, whether it is fulfilling the purpose of the diagonal scale, whether we can make three uh, consecutive units. Okay, like that. But here the specialty of this problem is everywhere it is kilometer only. You don't have any hectometer decameter concept here. Yes or no? Right hand side 0 mark 100 kilometers are there. Left hand side of 0 mark also some kilometers are there. Vertical height also we have divided 10 parts. Each part will be 1 kilometer only. All kilometers. Okay. So even though diagonal scale is meant for kilometer, hectometer, and decometer, or some other unit system, sometimes this happens. Sometimes such problems will exist. Okay, understood?
Yes, sir.
More precise compared to the plane scale, we can say more precise. So you can able to mark with greater accuracy. Now, so I am having my material with you, right? In the Google Classroom. Please once again go through. Okay.